Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, writers. Hopefully, you guys are ready to get started on another great story today. It's going to be a fun one today. You're going to write and work with a partner for just a little bit today to talk about your stories. So let's go ahead and see what Lisa has to say to us today. Let me make myself smaller here. Hold on.
Hi, writers. We have been doing lots of writing the last few days, and we know that writers need lots of tools. Tools like writing folders and paper and pens and pencils. And I was thinking, writers need one more thing. Sometimes to get their ideas going, writers need someone to talk to. Writers need company. They can get together with someone and plan how their stories will go. Writers need a partner. Today I want to teach you that writers have a partner to help them with their writing. And one way partners can help with their writing is by planning how the stories will go. Partners can tell each other their stories using the exact words and then tell it again with more detail. So writers, you might have a partner that you work with in school, but you can also have partners when you're working at home. Someone that you can share your stories with, someone that can ask you questions about your stories, like mom or dad or grandma or grandpa, or a sibling, even a stuffed animal or your pet. So writers, I wanted to show you how I work with my partner. So I invited my partner to our meeting so that you can see how my partner and I work together to help me plan my stories. So writers, this is my writing partner, Nancy. Hi, writers. And you guys are going to watch how Nancy and I meet together. And Nancy helps me plan my story, how it will go, so that I can tell my story with more and more detail. Are you ready, Nancy?
I'm ready.
So writers, I'm just going to tell my story to my partner, Nancy, that I'm planning to write today, and touching each page of my story as I tell it. And I want you to watch how my partner and I work together, how I tell the story, and my partner, Nancy, asks some questions so that I can tell my story with even more detail. So one day I went jogging. I ran in a puddle. My shoes were all wet. That's my story.
Can I ask you a question about your story? Where were you jogging?
Oh, I was jogging around my block.
Oh, okay. And when you were jogging, how did you fall in that puddle?
Oh, it was so funny. So as I was jogging around my block, my friend Michelle passed and she yelled, "Hi, Lisa." And then I turned to wave at her, and then I ran through the puddle. I didn't see it.
Oh my goodness. And then at the end, when your feet were all wet, how did you feel about that?
It was disgusting. They were so wet, and I walked home and my shoes were squeaking the whole way.
Ew.
So maybe, writers, that all these questions that my partner just asked me, I said lots of more details. So I'm going to tell my story one more time. And this time I'm going to try to include all those details that my partner helped me think about. So one day I was jogging around my block and I saw my friend Michelle pass by. And she yelled, "Hi, Lisa." I turned around to wave to her, and I didn't see the puddle, and I ran right through it. My socks and shoes were wet. It was disgusting. They squeaked the whole way home. So writers, I'm thinking that that sounds like a story that has a lot more detail. So writers, just like my partner Nancy and I work together, you guys can also story tell with your partner. The first partner can tell their story, and partner two can listen and ask questions, just like my partner Nancy did. And then partner one can tell the story again, saying more details, more words. And then partners can switch roles. So writers, right now, you guys are going to go off and do some writing. And some of you might be ready to start some new stories today. And so you might want to take that time to work with your partner and do a little storytelling so that your partner can help you say your story with more and more details. Are you guys ready to get started? Off you go.
Okay, boys and girls. So if you're working from home, you'll have to get mom or dad or maybe grandma and grandpa, somebody to be your partner that you can read with. If you're at school today, the teachers will put you with a partner, and you and your partner can share your thoughts and ideas, and hopefully your partner can help you come up with some more things to include in your story, some more details, some more thoughts, some more feelings. So boys and girls, have a great time writing today. Make sure you add more to your stories. Make sure you include those feelings and work hard with your partner today. All right, you're off, writers.